Well, the recording stopped on me, but here we are. Runner on first and third, one out. I looked over here, 4-1, Otani at bat. Um, let's see what happens here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do pitch by pitch. Go ahead and tell him to swing away. Here we go. Throw over to first. Nothing happened there. Ritos isn't going anywhere. There's ball one. 1-0 count. 1-1 count. Called strike on the splitter. 1-1 count pitch. Here we are. Look like a ball two. Acuna has been arguably one of the better players on the team. 3-1. Best hitter at the plate right now. This is who we want up. Here we go. 3-1 pitch to Otani from Stanek. Swung on. Hit to left field. It drops 4-2. Runner on first, second. Here we go. Middle of the lineup. Threat is here. O'Neal Cruz batting now. We will see how Mr. O'Neal Cruz can do. If he can get a hit here, that's big. 1-0 count. Ryan Stanek's kind of struggling a little bit right now. That's a strike. 1-1 count. Here we are. Stanek bringing the pitch to the plate to O'Neal Cruz. Swung on. And it's going to be an out. Right to him. I think we swing away here. Edwin Arroyo. Strike one. Takes strike one. 0-1 pitch from Stanek here. Swung into right field. He's got a chance to get down. It's down. Oh, foul ball. 0-2 count. That would have tied the game, but it's a foul ball. So Stanek with the 0-2 pitch here to Arroyo. Misses in the dirt. 1-2 count on Arroyo here. Here we go. Stanek delivers the pitch. Strike three. Caught him looking. What a chance. Gone by the wayside. We're going to go ahead and bring in Gratterall here out of the pen to pitch to the batter in the top of the ninth inning. Going to try to get this win. Hopefully he can hold them long enough for us to make something happen. Gratterall with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped out. Looks like Gratterall's going to get the catcher is going to catch the ball here. So we catch the ball. That's one out. Omar Narvaez with the out. Pitch one, ball one, 1-0 count. 1-0 count from Gratterall into the plate. 2-0 misses again low. 2-0 count from Gratterall to the plate. 2-1 count from Gratterall. 2-1 to Carson Kelly from Gratterall. Swung on, hit the second base, and he's out. Good inning so far from Brewster Gratterall. Hopefully we can get out of this inning. 1-0 count misses. Swung on, left center, short, shallow. It's going to be caught by, is that Trout in center? I forgot who's in center. Well, we'll look in a minute. All right, bottom of the ninth. We need a big inning here. Bottom of the lineup's coming up. And we hopefully will get to the top of the lineup with something happening. So we're going to go ahead and play the at-bat. 1-1 count. Luis Garza delivers to the plate. Rosario's hitless in 3 attempts. Ball swung on, hit the short. Easy out at first. Looks like the Astros are just 2 outs away from taking the series. Navarez ready to hit. We see ball one go into the plate as we skip forward. 1-0 count, swung on. Oh, diving play by the first baseman. Drops it, but gets it back in time. Not in time. Runner on first base. I think what we do here is we make a substitution for sure. I'm trying to remember. I hadn't been in game in a long time. I forgot how to sub a dude. This looks bad. It says substitutions in the top right corner here. Way to go. We do have a backup catcher who I am actually pretty confident in defensively. We're gonna put in Nasim Nunez to pitch run for Omar Narvaez, and then we will bring in Pablo to catch if we can tie this game or take the lead. Runner on first base, 1 out. Here we go. We're going to skip to the action of the play. 0-0 count. Ruiz swings. Will it drop? Nope. Stays up long enough. 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth inning. Top of the lineup. This is who we want up. Let's let Jackson Merle swing away. Throw over to first. Nunez gets back in time. Come on. Throw over to first. Nunez gets back in time. We're gonna do a hit and run. They keep throwing over on Nunez. We're gonna do another hit and run. Here we go. Swung on. Ground to first base. That's the end of the game, guys. We dropped game one. Just kind of, I'm testing it out. I don't know if I want to do this again or not. I kind of just like simming it and just seeing what happens. That's how I am. I just want to see who wins the series when it's all said and done. So we go down game one. We're gonna sim the other games now to see what happens. Otani wasn't great. He wasn't bad. He kept us in it for a long time. I really feel like we're missing Acuna. Acuna makes this lineup a lot deeper because it allows us to bump everyone down. And I mean, you'd have Ventos batting sixth, Cruz batting fifth, or Arroyo batting seventh, Rosario not playing, and that's Acuna in his spot. And it just would give us a better chance with our lineup to win. But we got to win without him. He's hurt. So we'll see what happens here. Game two. Did we lose it again 2-4? No, it didn't, Sim. Here we go, game two versus Houston at Los Angeles, and we take it. So it's now a 1-1 series. Um, let's review the game. It looks like our starter had a really good start. Jesus Luzardo goes 6 2/3, strikes out six, only gives up 1 earned run. That's good to see. McCullers goes 5 2/3, gives up 1 run, strikes out six. Honestly, Luzardo probably could have kept going with only a 90 pitch count, but I like taking him out. Give Presley with the blown save, so that's interesting. How he got the blown save for that. That's interesting. And then Clay Holmes with the save at the end to seal it. Um, Players of the game, Ruiz hits a home run in the seventh inning to bring in 2 RBIs, and then Ventos with an RBI as well. Did Ventos hit a home run? Ventos doubled in a run. So 3-1 series, or not 3-1 series, a 3-1 win to make the series 1-1. Playing at Houston for game four. This is a pretty crucial game. We take it 5-2. Game three is ours. Looking on the side of things, Otani with 3 RBIs, Edwin Arroyo with two. Otani doubles. Edwin Arroyo hits a home run, so that's how Arroyo got his runs. We see TU starts, and that's a little concerning that he left the game. So one of our better pitchers, TU, 3 innings pitched, he was looking really good. Injured his thumb. Mike Burrows comes in, pitches 2 innings, gives up a run, which isn't too crucial, honestly. He threw 45 pitches, did what we needed him to do. Brash gets the hold. Presley comes in. Again, it's giving him a blown save, which doesn't really make too much sense. 2/3 of an inning. Well, he gave up 3 hits. I guess that explains it. Boy, he barely got out there. And then Jimmy Nelson comes in, gets the hold, and Clay Holmes again comes in and has another great inning for us at the back of the pen. Rosario's been disappointing this series. Arroyo's been disappointing this series too. Cruz has a 0 average in this series, and Merle has a 0 average in this series. So we're winning in spite of our team not clicking hitting wise. Our pitching's been really good, which is good to see. And we go ahead and take the series of Houston 6-0 in the final game of the series. Chris Mack goes 5 innings, throws 72 pitches, gets 6 strikeouts. River Ryan comes in, pitches an inning, doesn't give up anything except for a hit and a walk, strikes out one, holds it down. Chase comes in, pitches 2 1/3, walks two, but he strikes out three, doesn't give anything up, and then Gratterall gets the last 2 outs for the end of the game. Hunter Brown got lit up, as you can see. Ruiz 2 for 4 with a base on ball as well as a strikeout in the series. Morel again another 0 for 5. 0 for 3. We might have to drop him in the lineup. He did walk twice. Trout with an 0 for 5, which, boy, Otani's our savior, honestly. Edwin Arroyo with 2 RBIs, and Navarez comes in with an RBI as well in a two hit performance on the day. Um, you see where Ryan re-signs with us before the postseason started, and I just now got the information. Read all international free agents revealed. We're going to go ahead and set up the scouting for them. That is the end of Series 1. We're 10 minutes in. I think we're going to go until we get eliminated or until we make it to the World Series. I don't think we'll do the World Series today. We'll have a World Series special with the start of the offseason in the next episode. Um, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, wait, no, I remember now. No, I still obviously don't remember. That was it. International. Let's go ahead and invite more international guys to the party. Let's get the default view. Yes. All, all players. I got the hiccups there. International ability. There's 11. That sucks. Does that mean I have to go and hand invite all of them to training? Because I don't think. Well, 10 players were added with the last one not really meaning much. Oh. Oh, man. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should get him in. High loyalty. Somebody's gonna have worse personality than him. I guarantee it. Loyalty and work ethic, though. I don't think I can let that one go without scouting it. High greed, but he's amazing according to the scout. Or not amazing, but he's pretty good according to the scout. High greed again by Incenio. High intelligence, which is actually kind of good to see. I really only want guys with a high work ethic because I feel like that means that they have the potential to get where they want to go, but they can't have a low intelligence or I'm not going to really want them. Oh boy. Oh, this looks pretty bad. This isn't looking good. Hopefully our scout finds something. All right, so there's that. We're going to go ahead and do the scouting international. We're going to go ahead and run practice with the guys. Um, Scout's not really doesn't really know too much right now. All right, as we sim to the next series in the playoff round. Actually, let's go do playoff coverage and we'll sim to then. Give me the playoff tree. Okay, so you see we take it 3-1. Minnesota and Tampa are in a 2-2 battle. New York and Milwaukee are 3-1, and San Diego and Arizona are 3-1. And we have it set. The Mets will play the Padres, which we already knew was going to happen. The Los Angeles Angels will play Tampa, so we're going to play Tampa. Otani on the mound. Game 1 versus Tampa versus Drew Rasmussen, who I tried to trade for earlier in the season. Did not work, unfortunately. I wanted him. Didn't happen. It's all right, though. I'm not that salty about it. We're in the playoffs, and so are they, so I guess we weren't. Neither teams were make or break. They kept him. They made the playoffs. We didn't get him. We still made the playoffs. It's not that big of a deal. Here we are, game day. Simming game 1. Hopefully, Jackson Merrill has a better series than what he had last season. Honestly, it was pretty bad. 5-2 win for Tampa. Jackson Merrill starting better off. Wait, no, that's not him. Merrill 0 for 4 again. Oh, Trout 2 for 4 though. That's good to see. RBIs coming from Ventos, Cruz, Arroyo, 2 from Rosario. Ventos with a home run, Arroyo with a home run as well. Otani pitches 5 2/3, 2 earned runs, strikes out 8. Not bad for us, quality. Brash comes in, pitches 2 innings, doesn't give up anything. 2.25 ERA in the playoffs. That's good to see out of Brash. I love Brash. I actually wish I could start him in the bullpen, but I had to start him as a starter because we just don't have true starters yet. Clay Holmes with a 1.54 on the year with a 0 right now, 3 saves in total. Here we are with game 2. Go back home real quick, back to the home page, look at our messages. Anything interesting happen? Nope. Here we go. Game 2 versus Tampa. Hopefully we take this one, go up 2-0. And we lose 1-7. Bad start from TU. I would assume no bad start from Luzardo. I thought it would be TU. Well, it wasn't even a bad start by Luzardo. Evan Phillips gets absolutely hammered for doesn't even gets one out, gives up 4 earned runs. Great job. Rich Gratterall comes in, pitches 2 innings, gives up 1 earned run. Not too fussed about that. And then River Ryan comes in, doesn't give up anything. 4 pitches, and he pitched an inning. Well, that's kind of impressive. 7-1 loss though. Uh, not that great. As you see, posted players here on the international, which none of them are going to be good as usual. Posted players that come from Korea, from the Korean baseball organization, usually suck. So there's that. 12-3 win, big bounce back from the last game. We take a 2-1 series lead. No, there was a player I was looking at. Oh, it was Mead. Mead was the one I wanted to play first base. Well, they figured out to play him at first base. Well, that sucks. I wanted to play him at first base from our team. But we got Ventos, who went 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Ventos, never mind. I'm glad to have you. I don't want that guy. You're better. Ruiz 0 for 4. Unfortunately, did take a walk. So I guess he got on base for us. 321 average. Merle comes in, gets 3 hits, 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Praise the Lord, he's actually doing something now. Home runs on the day: O'Neal Cruz, Otani, Trout, Merrill, Arroyo, and Ventos. We explode for a 12-run game. TU pitched 3 and 2/3, gave up 2 earned runs, walked 2. And then River Ryan came in and pitched 2 1/3, walked 2, struck out 5. 35 pitches thrown, really good performance by him. And then Burrows comes in, pitches the 3 innings that we needed him to pitch, give up 1 earned run, struck out 2. The earned run came off of a home run, but solid by him. As you see, like I said, we take the game. As we go to game 3 versus Tampa, this is a crucial game. If we can go up 3-1, we have a really good chance of winning the series. Obviously, if it goes tied, then it's anyone's game. Here we are. Lose it 3-5. Chris Matt must not have been terrible. Offense just didn't play that well today, which is unfortunate. Oh no, Chris Matt was absolutely terrible. So the bullpen wasn't terrible. Burrows comes in again and pitches another 2 innings, doesn't give up anything. Adone comes in, pitches 3 innings, doesn't give up anything, and then Chase comes in, pitches an inning, doesn't give up anything. That's really disappointing. I didn't think Chris Matt would lay an egg like that. It's very unfortunate in game 4. As we move to Otani in game 5 on the mound, this is who we want. We win 3-0. Otani probably with a great performance. We're going to see how he did. Game 5, it says Otani was big. Otani pitched 5 innings, struck out 6, walked 2, didn't give up anything else. Matt Brash comes in for 3 innings, shuts them down, strikes out 4, doesn't give up anything. Matt Brash to the bullpen might have been like our Andrew Miller move. He's pitching like Andrew Miller was in the playoffs for the Cleveland Guardians. Now, I almost called them what they've always been, which I actually wish they still called them that, just to bring remembrance to their name. I don't see it um, as being insulting to the Cleveland Indians, but I don't know the backstory or anything like that. So if the Native Americans wanted them to change the name, then I think they should have had to change the name. I don't know the situation. I know the Atlanta Braves, the Cherokee Indians actually love the Atlanta Braves. They promote Cherokee's Casino and things like that. They even have a Native American game at Truist Park every single year. They call it the Native American All Stars or something like that, I think. And I just like what the Atlanta Braves do to keep that heritage and remembrance of what uh, Cherokee Indians went through and things like that. And it's a good sponsor for them, and it's a good relationship for Atlanta to have because the Atlanta Braves are iconic in their history in baseball. So there is that. Getting back to the game, the 3-0 win, we see Ruiz has a 1 hit, 3 at bat performance, walks twice. I mean, just Ruiz has been really good for us. Um, as you can see, his regular season average was a 263 with a 334 OPS. I'm interested to see what his. No, can I not get playoff view? Can I not get the playoff statistics from the team? Do I need to get that? I just saw postseason somewhere, but I don't see it anymore. Oh, there it is right there. Game type postseason. Ruiz has 3 home runs, 4 RBIs in the postseason. He struck out 7 times, 7 stolen bases, a 4.8 wins above replacement in the postseason for Esther Ruiz. Edwin Arroyo, a 4.6, Tony 3.9, O'Neal Cruz with a 3.5, Trout with a 3.4, Navarez with a 2.8. Ventos has been a little disappointing at point 0.1. The bat has been good, so I guess we can't complain too much. Otani obviously been the best bat for us without a doubt. Edwin Arroyo stepping up though, and Ruiz with 11 hits, a 3.14 average with a 4.26 OBP percentage, which is great as the leadoff hitter. Ruiz is doing everything that we need him to do. It's going to be hard to trade him away next year, but that might happen. But back to the series. I forgot what it was. It's a 3-2 series lead. Here we are in Los Angeles. We can take it with a game from Luzardo. Luzardo coming into pitch versus Tampa versus Logan Gilbert. We get the 9-4 win. We are off and we have won the game. Shohei Ohtani with the MVP of the series. Ohtani again, a 2 for 5 day with 1 RBI. Ventos goes 4 hits and 4 at bats with 4 RBIs. Ventos, I just talked junk about you, and you come up clutch for Luzardo. Bad start, 3 2/3 innings, but 4 earned runs. He did get to 3 2/3 innings on what looks like it would have been a rough start for him. Brash comes in, just shuts it down again. I'm telling you, man, this dude is starting to pitch like Andrew Miller did for the Cleveland Guardians. Evan Phillips comes in, thankfully pitches 2 innings, doesn't give up anything. It's about time he actually did something for us that was productive. Evan Phillips has been very disappointing for us um, since acquiring him from the Dodgers. We honestly might look to trade him in the offseason. And then Gratterall comes in, pitches his in, does what we need him to do, does everything that we need him to do, and he's got really good stuff. I'm excited to have him back next year. As we move along, let's go look at the playoff coverage. You guys can see that we are rolling through the series at this point at New York, and this is the World Series. I thought it was a World Series, but I couldn't remember. I thought we might have had one more series, but I wasn't sure. It said at New York, and I was sitting there thinking, like, oh man, we got to play the Yankees, but I forgot the Yankees. I don't even think made the playoffs. Well, they made a wild card game, best of three, but yeah. All right, guys, World Series in the next episode. I'm stoked to have the possibility to go back to back as we are in the World Series again against the New York Mets. The New York Mets pitching staff looks pretty solid. Ours is solid as well. This is going to come down to a battle of the pitching staffs, I do believe. If I'm wrong, then let's look at their lineup real quick. What they have. Well, they have Dingler. Didn't I give him Dingler? I did give him Dingler. No. They ain't been amazing for him, so it's not that big of a deal. Marte, McNeil. Oh, McNeil's a good bat. Luis Urias. How'd we get Luis Urias? Milwaukee. Thanks, Milwaukee. So all in all, they actually look pretty good. Right field's pretty bad. Catcher's good. LaCastro, looks like a backup. Brandon Nimmo, Kevin Parda, and Vargas. Um, on the season, Pete Alonso has been the biggest pain in our butt as we've played them. Probably just one series, honestly, judging by the at bats and the average. I think we have a chance to win. We'll see what happens. Ruiz has been pretty good this postseason. Honestly, this guy has been the hidden warrior of the entire season, just doing everything that we ask him to do. He's getting on base. He's stealing bags. He's hitting for average. I mean, he plays a good outfield. Um, I would say that we would have the better team if we have Acuna. They have a better record than us, but to me, record doesn't really mean much in the regular season. I mean, it shows you're a good team. I know we're both really good teams. Our home split is 55 and 26. Theirs is 51 and 30. They're really good on the road. We're pretty good on the road as well. They're better than us on the road, but we're better at home. We're 1-2 versus New York this year. They are 2-1 versus us. Their runs scored is 11th in the NL. Ours is a third. Runs against is first for us in the AL, and they are first in the NL. So, like I said, I think this is the battle of the rotation and bullpen. I would assume their bullpen is pretty solid, and ours is pretty good as well. Zach Jackson, I don't even think he's on the team right now. He's in AAA, so we don't have that guy who gave up a 13.5 ERA to them. So this is an interesting series. Game one is going to be TU versus Singa. Game two is going to be Chris Matt versus Verlander, which I don't know if we win game two. We'll see. Game three is the battle of the aces, Scherzer and Otani. Game two is the battle of the 2A aces and Burns and Lazardo. And then we go back to Singa and TU, who are honestly about the same with what they did. I believe this is going to be probably our tightest series. I could see a game seven for sure happening unless something crazy happens. I would think that they probably have their um division is probably better than ours. Honestly, can I look at them? I can do it this way. I thought I could. Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe their division wasn't that great. Philadelphia was 80 and 82. Atlanta was 81 and 81. Hmm. Sorry, guys. I was thinking I got off track. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. We're gonna leave it on Michael Harris. I like Michael Harris, one of my favorite players in real life. I am a Braves homer, so I want to beat the Mets really, really bad, and I also want to win back to back with Trout, Otani, and Acuna. We got Acuna from the Braves, which was a steal. Ventos came from the Mets. So this man Ventos, y'all, this is a revenge series for Mark Ventos. I think Mark Ventos is going to absolutely tear it up for us. The Mets gave up on him, but we took him in. We said, "We think you have ability. We think you have potential. We're going to give you a shot to play for the Los Angeles Angels." And he has been everything that we thought he was with a 251 average since he got here. He's been batting 261. He came from a 189 average. You see the numbers he's put up for us. I think this guy has been a really solid player. He's at a .0 WAR on the bat. His defense is a little but I think we have a really good chance with Ventos on a revenge tour with the top of our lineup doing what it has been doing. Cruz has been playing well. Arroyo's been playing well. Rosario's been Navarez has been playing really well for us. The pin's been doing good. So I think this series has the potential to be an all-time series. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode to see us kick New York's butt up and down the place for hopefully a four-game sweep, but I doubt it. I think this is a seven-game series. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Remember to tell a loved one that you love them and that you appreciate them and everything that they've done for you, or everything that they do for you doesn't go unappreciated. And just thank them for being there when you need them. Everyone have a good afternoon and peace.